Good morning, all you stylists from the break room. Good morning. What is going on? We are getting ready for the holiday rush. I have got Carmelina and I have got John with me this morning. Good morning, both y'all. How are
What's
you
up?
doing?
Good morning.
Anxiously awaiting the busy bus to pull up for the holidays.
Oh, the busy bus.
Yeah.
busy
Has
bus.
run us all over already, man.
The chaos.
Started at Halloween.
I
Does it
wait.
seem like to you guys that it started earlier this year?
What's that?
Does it seem like it started earlier this year?
Yeah, because all the holidays are all jammed up close to each other this year. It seems like,
Yeah.
or that, or I'm just old. That could be that too. But holiday. My book, and I know your book too, because we were talking about this the other day. Our books are pretty well full for the holidays. I got clients calling me asking me to come in early or stay late, and here we go.
Well, I think you had the funny one. You said on Saturday when it was snowing, we got a foot of snow, and you're like, "Oh, I got people added on."
Yeah, that's what he said.
I mean, seriously, I'm here working, and my phone rings. Hi, could you squeeze me in today? And it is literally like a snow globe outside, and I'm like, well, I'm here. What the heck? Come on.
Yeah.
Nobody canceled. Nobody said,
canceled.
"Can we do this later?"
Yeah. Same with me.
Nobody canceled.
Everybody came.
But wait till the spring, the first 80-degree day with Saturday, 80-degree Saturday with sunshine, and all of a sudden your book drops to nothing.
Isn't that so funny?
That's
so
wild.
Why is it when somebody doesn't feel good, they're like, "Oh, I got the flu. I've been sitting home all day. I've been bored out of my mind. So I figured I'd come get my hair done and get you sick."
Oh, no.
It's
no,
like,
no.
"Oh, there's a blizzard outside. There's nothing to do. I'm just bundled up in my blanket at home. Now I'll just come get my hair done." You know?
2 weeks ago, I had a client sitting in my chair, wheezing, coughing, sneezing. She's like, I had a fever last night. I figured I would feel better if I got my hair done.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank you for getting everyone in my house sick.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny. The holidays are great though. I love the industry during the holidays. I think that everybody, their moods change until it gets closer and families coming into town, and then all of a sudden, all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, my sister-in-law is coming," but I love the holidays in this business, in our industry, because it's fun. It really is a lot of fun. And it's all about, like you said, like we were talking to, like the three of us were talking about before we went on. It's all about your mindset. It's how you. What did you say, Carm? You do what during the holidays?
I just stand there and watch everything happen.
What's that? You.
Keep it real, bro.
Is that how you deal with the holidays? You keep it real?
That is awesome.
Look at this.
This was a gift from one of our subscribers. Thank you, Uncle Pete, for the joys of this holiday season. This is what's going to help us get through, is staying hydrated.
Yes.
So the one with you on it, I get.
No, I'm sending you the one with yours. I just had to surprise you somehow.
That was
awesome. Who made those?
Uncle Pete.
Uncle Pete did.
Thank you, Uncle Pete, and thank you for the Peter cookies.
Thank
the Peter
you.
Cookies are amazing.
That's awesome. Thank you, Pete. That's fantastic. Keep it. We're going to be 80 years old, and that joke is still going to be bouncing
It's
around.
never gonna, that's what's going to help. Humor
Yeah.
is what helps me get through the crazy rush. Okay,
Yeah.
that's how I deal with it. Is with humor.
So Carm, you deal with the other end of the salon world.
Yes.
What's it like for you? How do you deal?
Well, it's not, I don't consider it like too crazy because I mean, I know there's lots to do. So I just, you have to just go with the flow and don't make yourself frustrated and crazy. Just one client at a time. Okay, you're doing the hair, blow dry, like get it done and next and keep going. If you keep moving, it'll be fine. You just don't sweat it.
You can only work so fast, right?
Right. So you just take it one at a time and then, so you could do a great job and everybody loves it. It's a win-win situation.
For the rest of us that are not unicorns and don't have the mental fortitude that you do, it is a marathon. It is
Trust
a
me,
mental
sometimes I need
marathon.
roller skates.
What's that?
I said, trust me, I know sometimes I need roller skates.
You need roller skates. You're just trying to skate on by.
See, we're fortunate because as behind the chair, you can sit them down, give them a cup of coffee, and let them start chatting amongst themselves, and you can keep working and eventually get to them. Where I think that you guys on the front of the house, and also on the back side of the house too, because you do both, Carm. I think that you guys are really the most important because you deal with the drama and all of that. Where we have the luxury of going, I don't got time for this.
Right, on to the next. Well, we have to like sweep up, clean up, and make sure towels are handy. Everything has to be like, doctor, I need a scalpel.
Right.
Next.
And we're Eddie's clients are conditioned just to sit down and shut up.
Oh,
It's insane because can you imagine when you're trying to book people, they're like, all right, I got Saturday at 9:00. Oh, that's too early. I'd rather come later. Let me show you this book.
it's
And there's like
full.
the whole thing is scribbled. It looks like a kid drawing on a wall. The entire book is scribbled with insanity. The only empty block, you're literally showing the client your own book. The only empty block you have is at 9:00, and it's only this small window.
See,
You only
that's
have
an
time
advantage.
to do one thing, and they're asking for 3.
That's an advantage and a disadvantage for you because with my online booking, my clients see where I have gaps.
Okay.
See where you could build in catch-up time and stuff like that, where unless I'm on top of it, all of a sudden I'll have someone squeeze into that like 9 to 9:15 spot or 9:15 to 9:30 spot.
Mm.
Where you have the luxury of either deciding you're going to do that or not do that. That's one of the downfalls of the online booking end of things. Also, the client that, oh, well, I got up late, and they go right online and they look and they say, oh, you've got a 2:30 available. I think I'm getting out at 2:30, and all of a sudden, boom, and she disappears from my 9:00.
Oh.
Carmelina, I think I'll be done at 3.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
7:00, woman. Where are you?
Right?
Yeah.
But
I've been
you know what?
abandoned.
I'm gonna go back to my initial statement of it's all about your mindset, how you attack the day, how you really make up your mind how you're going to attack the day, and stuff's going to happen, silliness and people being late or you run late. I never run late. And I just think I think of it like you said, Eddie. If you keep a sense of humor, and if you keep a good focus on, you know what, I'm gonna turn around. It's gonna be 5:00. I'm gonna be working on my last one, or 7:00. I just think as we keep good humor about it, and you realize that, all these people are coming to see you now, so you better make the money. You better make hay while the sun is shining, because January turns into a wasteland.
I don't know, man. I'm so twisted. Like it drives the salon crazy. So I'll be there and somebody won't show up on time for their appointment. And it's like, are you going to call her? No.
Oh, I've seen
What
this.
Yeah. What if she's running late? What if something happened? What if this? What if? I'm like, all right, well, what I can do about it? Let's just say hypothetical. I play into your crazy. She just woke up and it'll take her 45 minutes to get here. Now what? Well, how does that help me knowing that or not knowing that? It's the same level of stress to me.
Yeah.
I agree.
What if she got into an accident? I'm like, well, unless you want me going to the scene, what I can do about it? Like, there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I did my part. I'm there. I'm prepared. I'm ready.
Right.
If
That's all you can do.
show up, I'm screwed. Knowing why, having closure, like it doesn't, I don't know. I don't feel any better or worse knowing or not knowing. Some people are like, do you feel like you have to know why the person didn't show up or couldn't show up or had to reschedule or why they rescheduled? Does the details really matter? No, I'm asking both of you. Does the details really? It wasn't a rhetorical question. No, like I'm really asking. Does the details really matters to you guys? Because to me, there's absolutely nothing I could do about it. It doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
No, see, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I don't need to know. Just if you're over 20 minutes late, you're not getting your appointment.
Oh, yeah, you have to have like a boundary. Window. You have to set a boundary. So yeah, it's like, okay, you woke up late, but it's at least you should have a courtesy to call like, hey, I'm gonna be late or I'm not coming.
Yeah, depending on what
window, Carmelina, you give a window too?
Well, depending if there's time, then I guess you can still be coming, but if not, you have to reschedule.
Yeah. And that's it. Depending on, and I should have prefaced that with, depending on what the service is, I can catch up time with some things, but with other things, yeah. If you're more than 10, 15 minutes late, it's game over. I don't have time to do it correctly. And why am I going to do something? Why am I going to do a Band-Aid when come back, in a day or two when I have the time, and let's do it correctly.
Yeah, I like that. Mm-hmm.
So then I'm wrong by penalizing people by making them stay and wait, and I'll get to them when I get to them.
I mean, if they have time to wait and you have time, I guess.
No, but no. See, that's really a genius way of doing it, Eddie. But see, the way I look at it is, and like I always, you yell at me all the time because I always refer to like when you go to the doctor. If you're late to the doctor,
they don't take you.
Either that or you sit, and like Eddie said, you'll sit in that waiting room until you have to, until you have to shave again.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, yeah, sit down. We'll get to you when we can. I prefer, my motto is come back when I have the time to do it correctly. I'm not gonna, and I'm in the situation because I'm by myself where it's not even where I could be like, hey, out of respect to the client, let me get you in with, we got so-and-so who's available who can, help you. Like, I used to do when I was in the big salon.
Oh, I don't rush them. I just like, hey, I'm going to get you in between the next 10 people and you'll be here for about 5 hours, but you'll get your hair done or you can come back. What do you want to do?
Right.
I said, but if it's up to me, you're staying here. Because everyone's like, oh, I don't want to impose. I don't want to. I'm like, no. You're going to sit down. Actually, before you sit down, go get madam a bottle of water from the fridge in the back and then go make a cup of coffee, and then go get the broom, and then go fold these towels. Here's a stack of towels. Keep yourself busy. Make yourself useful. You know, hey, why are you sitting? Chop, chop. Get over here. Hand me these foils. Separate these foils. Like, no, that's a penalty, sucker. Get your ass to work. You know?
That's funny. That's funny. So, Eddie, walk me through a busy holiday at the salon with you.
So I'm by myself too now. So I get in. I try to get in about 2 hours early. Not for nothing else, but to sanitize, wipe everything down, and just mentally. I gotta sit there, and I gotta turn. Turn my cap around, turn on the switch, and then I'm on. But you know, you gotta. It's like game day. You gotta get yourself in the zone, right?
Yeah.
My problem is they're either playing, you know, All I Want for Christmas on repeat nonstop, or they're playing like some pop music. You know, and it's not like Demon Hunters pop music where it's a catchy tune. It's like, I don't know what the hell pop music it is. It's not, I should say it the right way. It's not my genre of music being played in the salon. So I do not enjoy listening to the music. So I can't get myself into a rhythm or a groove based on that. So we have two speeds. It's either some, to me, crap ass music that I don't like, or there's the TV going and the Hallmark Channel or like some insane thing is going on the TV, you know, and I'm just completely tuned out and checked out. And everybody else is sitting there going, oh my God, is he going to come back? Like, he always comes back. It's like, yes, he's coming back. Of course he's coming back. You know, or it's like, oh, isn't this a great song? I'm like, this is a new song. The past hour has all sounded like the same.
Oh yeah,
chords over and over. Like, wasn't there a comedy act that played 100 songs with the same 4 chords or some insane amount of songs?
Yeah.
It's all the same.
It is. It is.
So, anyways, so I'm there 2 hours early, just trying to get myself mentally prepared for the insanity that's about to hit. Right? Okay. 8 o'clock shows up at 8:15 because, you know, traffic in Starbucks drive-through was really backed up.
You better bring us some if you have drive-through traffic, okay?
So that's already setting the tone right there. We're freaking looking out the window, waiting, counting the minutes, you know. He said, Daddy said he's going for cigarettes. Is he coming back? When's he coming back? You know? And it's like, there's nothing. You can see tumbleweed and the wind blowing outside. And then your client walks in with a steaming, piping hot coffee. And she's like, oh my God, traffic was horrendous.
Oh, yeah.
Where? What traffic? You're the only car. I seen you from down the street. That's how much there was no traffic coming, you know? So anyways, she shows up late and then she sits down, and in the moment that it takes me to lean over to grab my brush to brush her hair, she has already gotten up and is going to the bathroom.
Oh.
So, okay. It's 8:25 now because it took her 5 minutes to take her jacket off too. 8:30 has walked in, says good morning, and is ready to go. 8:30 is ready to go. 8 o'clock. Wait. Yeah. Because I'm by myself now. So 8 o'clock is in the bathroom. 8:30 walks in, doesn't realize I'm a full appointment behind schedule. I'm not ready for her. It's 8:25 now. 8:26. Like, man, what are you doing in the bathroom? Like, do we call an exorcist? Like, what are those noises? Like, what is happening?
Oh my God.
Okay, you know what? Hell with it. I'm making an executive decision. 8:30, sit down. We're going to start doing your hair.
Right.
8 o'clock, we'll eventually get out of the bathroom in a year or two. I don't know. You know, 9 months, something. I don't know.
Wow.
The second I comb 8:30's hair, 8 o'clock is standing over my shoulder. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you taking somebody else? It's my turn. I'm like, really? You now you're out of there? You're ready to go? Now you're ready to go. Introduce each other. That takes 5 minutes. Have an explanation time. That takes another unnecessary minute or two for, unnecessary, right?
Mm.
Then you start working on, well, you should be working on 8:30, but she's too kind to say, put her foot down. Here's me going, no, I'm going to start working on you. She's like, no, it's okay. Just take her. She was first.
Chaos.
At 8:45, 9 o'clock walks in.
Oh my God.
And I'm barely through the first panel on 8 o'clock because 8 o'clock has questions and wants a consultation and has opinions all of a sudden.
Oh, she should have just let 8:30 start. Then she could ask the questions. Then you could go back.
So 9 o'clock walks in and she's like, hey, what's going on? Y'all having a party over there? Like, yeah, and you're invited. Come on over. Come on down,
Right.
So at 9:30, you finally finish 8 o'clock and start on 8:30. Because freaking chaos at this point.
Yeah.
9:30 walks in. Hey, what's going on? I'm like, we're running a little behind today. This is what we're doing. Oh, I have to be somewhere at 10.
Whoa.
You realize your appointment takes an hour and a half on a normal day, right? If I'm quick, maybe an hour 15. How did you think you were only going to be in and out in less than an hour? She's like, you'll figure something out. I'm going to the bathroom. Okay, this is what we're doing. The next one walks in. Why do you have Christmas music going on? The next one walks in. Why do you not have Christmas music going on?
Oh my God.
Oh, I love that show. The next one walks in. If I have to watch another rom-com this season, it's like, all right, all of you just sit down. Do you have cookies? No. Why do you not have cookies? And then we bring, why do you have cookies out? I'm on a diet. Do you realize I'm hosting this year? I have to, blah, blah, blah. Okay, don't have cookies. Do you have coffee? Yes, I do. Why do you not have that coffee? I don't know.
It's just an offer and you either take it or leave it.
It's hot in here. Can you turn off the heat? Can you open the door? Oh, you opened the door. It's drafty in here. It's so cold outside. Why did you open the door? Oh, you have decorations. That's so pretty. Oh, you have decorations. Why do you only have Christmas? What about Hanukkah? Oh, you have Hanukkah. Why don't you have neutral? Like, what the hell is neutral? Happy holiday, not Merry Christmas. What the are you telling? All I know is to say Merry Christmas. You're supposed to say Happy Holiday. I'm like, happy go yourself. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing anymore? I don't even know anymore what is happening. You want to know what my day is like? That's how is my day. That's how is my day. Yeah. You want this? Oh, and by the way, I got you a gift set. Here you go, shampoo and conditioner just for you. What are you trying to say? I need more moisture. Why?
No.
What's wrong with my hair?
It's a gift. You piece of. It's
That's pure chaos. Wow.
Your gift. This isn't.
Wow. That's just making me dizzy.
No, what makes you dizzy is I got there at 7 o'clock. I get home at, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't even know what time it is. It was dark when I got there. It's dark when I get home. Oh, I didn't go to the bathroom today. I should have went to the bathroom. Why am I so? Oh, yeah, I am hungry, huh? Oh, yeah. What's this thing called food? Is there a thing called food? Can I have some? Please, some. May I have another?
Wow.
I can have scrap. Oh, yeah.
Just send me a picture of a cupcake or a cookie or a something, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Just a picture. I'll lick my screen. I'll lick a doorknob at this point. Frick it. COVID's for everybody. I don't care anymore.
Oh my God.
I get home. I take my jacket off. I take my boots off. I sit down. And I'm like, all right, let's do some paperwork, right? All of a sudden, oh, it's 6 o'clock. Oh, that's cool. I thought I was working till 6. Wait, 6 o'clock? You mean, 6 a.m.? What the hell happened? I just sat down. Wait, I haven't done any. I fell asleep in my damn chair again. Oh, Jesus. You know? I never went to the bathroom, by the way.
Oh no, you should snack and go to the freaking bathroom.
That's how my day goes. How does your day go?
My favorite is I get in here. I get in about 30 minutes before because I sanitize everything before I leave. I wipe everything down.
I'm just compulsive. I do it at night and in the morning. I don't know what to do.
So I get in, and first things first is my caffeine level is nowhere where it needs to be. So I start doing caffeine. I get coffee going. And my favorite is it's the same thing like you just went through, but also then about 2 o'clock, I run out of gas. So I need artificial. So I'm pounding anything that I can and trying to stay hydrated. So I'm stacking water on top of coffee, on top of tea, on top of, I don't do energy drinks anymore, but back in the day, on a busy holiday, I would 4 or 5 freaking Red Bulls, you know?
No.
Yeah, and I'm driving home.
Yeah, it's got the jitters.
And I get home and I see anything with hair and I want to put a foil in it. Okay, I see the dog. I'm like, come here. Funny thing is we were cooking my brother-in-law and I were cooking Thanksgiving dinner, right? And he had kitchen timers. And one of them goes off and my head snaps around and he looks at me and goes, I saw that. Because we're like Pavlov's dogs.
Time to get shampooed.
Yeah. I'm looking around for the dryer. Or where's the client? We got to get her shampooed. It was like I just snapped right into it because the day before was it was a 12-hour day, and it was just funny. It's funny, but you know what? It's amazing to me how we thrive in that kind of environment. Mayhem, kind of, I don't know what to do if it's not mayhem, if it's not just completely off the chain. Yeah. If things are going exactly the way it's planned, or if I'm actually ahead of the game, I feel like something's wrong.
Why is it when you're running on time, you get do you get like a knot when you
I get anxiety.
You get anxiety when you're running on time?
Because I think something's wrong. All right, what went wrong? Because why am I?
All the clients are on time. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing.
So here's a question. Since we're talking about the holidays, and 98% of your clients are very, very generous, and especially around the holidays. How do you approach that with them? They hand you a card, they hand you a bottle of wine, they hand you, whatever. What do you say to them? Thank you.
Carmelina's way better at this than I am.
You say thank you to them, and then, if they're really close with them, also you give them a hug and say thank you to them, and that you appreciate, And
Eddie, are you a big hugger?
What's that?
Not so much, but not so much.
Hugger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give people a hug.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just thank them, and then before they leave, I thank them again, and I
Yeah,
appreciate and
yeah. I mean,
Well, the two of yous know me very well, obviously. Uh, and the two of yous know one of my hangups is getting gifts.
yeah.
It tweaks me out. It really doesn't sit right with me when I get gifts.
I
It puts me
always
in a
tell you,
weird.
and you say thank you. Mumsy gave you this, say thank you, or John gave you this, just say thank you, and you're just like thank you, and you're like, what the heck was that for? I'm like, oh, so and so did this, and like, oh, okay.
I'm probably the only person who gets upset first that I was
and
gifted
then
something
and then you're like thankful.
and then becomes thankful afterwards. I am so ass backwards. Like
but go ahead, finish. I'm sorry.
I always feel like, wow, like this is for me. I was like, no way. But then they're like, oh, you know how much you do for me? I appreciate you and this and that. I'm like, wow, like, there's cool people out there and they see what you do and appreciate. So, it's nice to just give them a hug and just say thank you. And,
so this is how dumb I am.
that's courteous.
That's exactly. It wasn't until Carmelina started in this industry and I had to explain it to her because she comes home. I remember the first
Uh-huh.
gift you got from a
I wanted
client.
to cry. I'm like, oh my God. I even told my boss, I was like, oh my God, this is for me. And she's like, yeah. She's like, you deserve it. What's going on? I'm like, I'm just have no words.
That was the reaction. That
I was
That's
like,
exact
awesome.
reaction.
That's
And
awesome.
she comes home and she did start crying. You did start crying. And I sat down with you and I gave you the whole speech about appreciation and client appreciation, customer satisfaction,
Mhm.
human kindness and nature, and
Right.
just the idea that somebody sees you and recognizes you above and beyond to you what you think is normal or what you think is just matter of fact.
Right.
You don't know how your actions, your words, your energy, your whole everything, you never know how you affect somebody else around you and how you touch somebody and how much that matters and means to somebody.
Right.
And
Mhm.
to us, because we're always on and we thrive in that pandemonium and that chaos, to somebody else, it could be and is inspiring.
Right.
To a lot of people, we are the thing that they look to. Like their appointment is what they look forward to coming to in their
Mhm.
day. To us, it's like, oh, my 9 o'clock showed up. To them, it's like, wow, I'm going to go get my hair done at 9 o'clock. I get to hang out and have fun at the salon. It's an
Right.
event. And I'm always reminded of that when the little kiddos come and I put the little hair extensions in their hair.
Oh yeah.
It is the coolest freaking thing to see them coming to get their hair done. They're so excited about it, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
it puts it back in perspective. So getting a gift puts things back in perspective of this
Mhm.
is the level of appreciation which we know exists innately. It's why we do it, because by the client coming back, that's already showing the appreciation for what we
Oh
do.
yeah.
They like what we do,
Mhm.
therefore they are coming back. But that extra appreciation just kind of hits the reset button to interrupt your brain pattern and your flow, to really put it in perspective how much we really mean to people.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's really what all of this is about. And
Yeah.
it wasn't until I had to explain you this that
Mm.
it had to remind me to get out of my own hangups in my own head about getting gifts.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I still freak out when I get a gift,
Yeah.
but I am much better at man, I used to be a jerk. Somebody give me a gift and I go off on them. At least now I just kind of shake my head and I'm like, oh,
I
you
need
didn't have to
for
do that.
that.
I used
You
to get
just
mad.
you did that at like Mumsy's house, and then I was just like, oh, just forgive him. He's not used to gifts because you're like, what's this? What's money? What the? And then I'm like, Ali, relax. And then like later you're like, oh, Mumsy, my bad. I'm not used to this. But now like everybody knows, but you've been more calmer and like you're more, not that you weren't appreciative, but you're like better, that I'm just like, Eddie, you just have to like just say thank you and just appreciate, because people appreciate you. And you got much better.
And that's kind of what's cool about what we do,
Mhm.
is the fact that the people, our clients, they do show their gratitude
Oh
for
yeah.
what we do, and all of us,
Mhm.
and that's front to back of the shop. It is when I first started in the business, it kind of blew me away that first Christmas that I was actually working in a salon, and I still
Mhm.
remember people like handing me
Yeah,
extra, and I kind of flipped. I was like, what, And then, but now the
yeah.
gratitude that I have for my clients, and how generous they are,
Mhm.
it really makes it all worthwhile. It really does.
Mhm.
And when they tip us too, I have a clients that are very generous.
Not me. I
And I
get no tips. Carmelina, you get no tips.
Ah.
Only
Yeah, okay.
John.
Yeah, okay. State of
Wow.
Illinois is watching, Eddie. Their hands
Uncle
out.
Sam is watching.
Wow.
Santa's watching, yeah.
Wow.
So, but you know what? Like I said, just to back up my first comment is the holiday season is awesome in this business. It truly is. And people you get to also be a little more creative too, because people want to shine a little more at this time of year. So you can be a
Mhm.
little more creative, be a little
Mhm.
more what have you, switch up the haircut a little bit, switch up their color a little bit, add highlights, whatever, because they want to
Yeah.
look special and different. It's not just give me the usual, or I just want my grays covered today. It's great. I love the industry, and I love the holidays. We're very fortunate, very fortunate.
Yeah. I agree. Mhm.
How so now, Carmelina, other than saying I'm a zombie, how do you deal with burning out halfway through the season?
Like John said, like I have to have my coffee in the morning and then I'm on and I keep going until I run out of steam. And then I'll drink like cherry coke or something. And of course, like I have to like have a little snack or something, because if I don't have snacks or something, then you like more shut down and then your head hurts and then you're just dragging. So I just need, some kind of like caffeine to keep on going and going. Because I'm running everywhere, like 20 miles a minute. Like, I'm just like back and forth, back and forth. Like, what's next? What's next?
I think it's that nervous energy more than anything else. Like what do you do with the burnout? Like when around what time of the month do you get burned out?
The
For
time
me,
of the month or the day?
Oh, the
for me,
day.
it's for me, it's Christmas Eve. At Christmas Eve, I have reached my pinnacle, because New Year's Eve isn't what it used to be. Remember New
Okay.
Year's
Yeah,
Eve
it's
being
different.
back when we started. New Year's Eve, you were in the shop till 9 o'clock at night.
I mean, sometimes there was a couple of years we did New Year's at the shop.
Right,
People think
right.
we're
Wow.
working to leave.
When I first started, our last
Wow.
client was walking out the door at like 10:30, 11 o'clock to run to a New Year's Eve party. That's kind of changed because a lot of people don't do they stay in their neighborhoods, they stay close by. They're not going to all the massive New Year's Eve parties anymore and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At least in the community that I'm in. You'll get a few, but other than that, yeah, by Christmas Eve, if I make it
Hmm.
through like Christmas Eve and I haven't passed out by like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, um, usually I just sit on the couch and I'm just panting. I'm like, you know, because then that New Year's week, you get all the people that their family made some sideways comment about their hair, and they, yeah. So New Year's Eve for me, Christmas Eve for me.
I mean,
Right.
I
And then
just
you're putting out
throughout the
fires
day,
after
like,
between Christmas and New Year's.
yeah. I didn't
And
really
then
have one. I just throughout, like, later on, like, of course, you're done with the day. You're just like, oh, you're tired. You like sleep, whatever, and you're rejuvenated. I don't know. I just keep going because my little cousins keep me going.
and I'm like you, Eddie. As the season progresses, the music that I listen to in the car on the way to the shop becomes more and more aggressive. Because
Mm.
you got to keep digging deeper, and you need that music to get you going.
I like the rap music, but if of course we don't play that in the salon. It's like you said, the pop music, and then when it's around
Oh,
the holidays, we play the holiday music, and then of course it's over and over again, and then you get tired, and then you throw the pop music back on.
at the other shop I was at, they would start Christmas music now,
Oh no, I can't
and
handle that.
by the end of the first week in December, I used to call upstairs and go, if you don't change the music, I'm going home, because
Yeah, it's too much.
I wanted to commit a murder. Christmas music is great when you're shopping, and then that's it. I'm over it. I am over it. By now, I'm
Right,
already
but you
over
gotta
Christmas
stand
music
in the
now.
psychological warfare all day for 12 hours.
Oh my God! You know what? What wasn't that? It was when the U.S. invaded Panama and they were laying siege to the Panamanian dictator's compound.
Oops, I did it again? Or Baby Hit Me One More Time? It was one of the Britney Spears.
No, it was,
Oh no, that
or
was
maybe it
Iraq.
was. I don't know. Whatever it was, they kept playing music, the same song over and over and over and over again. That's what it's like to me when we had Christmas music going all the time. I couldn't imagine working retail
Oh,
where
all day, yeah.
they're
Mm-mm.
pumping Christmas music in. I mean, probably by the second time of hearing Last Christmas, I probably want to climb a clock tower.
Somebody Google that for me, Chad. Tell me what I think it was Britney. I think it was Britney Spears at the time. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think it was Panama by Van Halen.
No,
I don't know.
because I jam
Someone
out to that all day. I can listen to that on repeat. Yeah, I can totally listen to that on repeat. So my thing is this: if you start off aggressive, if you start hard, right, you just go harder, And if you never go to sleep, you never wake up tired. And if you never wake up tired, you never got to go to sleep.
But then you fall asleep in your chair.
Listen, then don't stop sitting down. I should never sit down ever. This is the last time I sit down. Okay.
Oh.
look. The day before Thanksgiving, I sat down. I got out of here, and I sat down in my car, and actually the energy that it took for me to turn the key in my ignition was almost overwhelming.
Oh.
Oh my God. All right. So now the burnout. So now the holiday rush has come and gone.
Yep.
The burnout is real. We're all cooked. Now it's January. How do you keep yourself busy with the holiday rush and January?
January is, see, you and I have a different view. View is not the right word. You and I operate a little differently because January is when we started enacting all of our education, and January is really where you can take have a little less time in the salon, but a little more time perfecting your craft with classes, with taking care of yourself, with you can go down the list. January is basically rearming yourself, for the rest of the year. But
Yeah.
if I back before you and I started doing what we do, January was always when I booked all my education for the year. Where I'm going to take this class, I'm going to take this class, I'm going to go to this show, blah 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 blah. It was planning out the rest of the year, because of the being very lucrative during the holiday season. It affords you to take that January to retool and get your business head back, your operation, your business back on track. And you take a little extra time. I mean, I always used to, back in the day, I used to always take the last week of January as my vacation week. And I would run away.
Whereas your vacation?
Yeah, I would always run away somewhere.
Okay.
Even if it was, the Holodome in Des Moines, Iowa. But that's what I always tell people, because like, oh, January's so dead. Well, what are you doing to get yourself ready for the rest of the year? Because once February hits, once February hits, the machine starts spooling up again. Because you've done all your holidays over, so now February starts, and you've got the holiday. We're reloading all the holidays. You start with Valentine's Day, and you move on.
It's Groundhog's Day.
So yeah, but I always tell everybody January should be your education month, when you really start planning out what education you're going to go and do, because you've constantly got to stay on top of your craft, right?
Yeah,
you got to stay on top of your craft. So here's a question for the both of yous and all you stylists out there watching this too. In the Christmas rush, in the holiday rush, however you call it, people want to impress family, and they want to do things. They're a little bit more open-minded to doing things so they can. It's just that time of the year where somebody wants a change, and they're willing and more open-minded to go outside of their comfort level than what they usually are. Whether because they're frazzled and they're not in the right state of mind, or because, again, family, and they gotta keep up with family. Something that I've been playing with, something I've been testing, something I've been doing, experimenting with. Yeah, that's the better word to say. I do something a little more for them now between Halloween and New Year's. So I do a little bit more for them now that is completely different and outside of what they're used to, with the intention and the agreement that they're going to come back in January, and I'm going to tone it back down for them because it's beyond what they're used to, right? And it's more extra than what they always want or what they ask for. So then in January, they will come back, and it's all part of the deal up front and all that stuff. It's not like, we're charging extra for it or doing whatever. You figure it out in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
This way, what happens is it keeps people coming back in regularly, because the problem with the holiday rush for our industry is, if your normal schedule would have been in the first 2 weeks of January, you're coming in earlier prematurely because you want to look good for the holiday. If you were supposed to come in the beginning, early December, you're forcefully pushing that longer because, again, you want it to be as fresh as possible for holiday. Same thing for Thanksgiving, for New Year's that it matters for. What happens is it throws off the rhythm. It throws everything off. It may not sound like a big deal 1 week, 2 weeks, but that snowball effect completely kills January from a business perspective for us. But more so than that, it completely messes up the entire regiment, the beauty regiment and plan that we have for you, the client, right? So in an effort to try to offset that and reset that, I make people come back in January. I try to work with them as best as I can to get them to come back in January, to tone down or to reset or to freshen up or to whatever is happening. The
Right,
point is,
right.
once they physically come back in, you
Uh-huh.
can reestablish to get them back on track for your schedule and theirs. And then this way, January doesn't kill you. Because there are some stylists, they don't go to education in January. They don't get themselves educated. Some of them, they do go on vacation and they go away. Some of them
Yeah.
take them off because they need it, or they want it, or whatever the reason is. Some complain that they're slow and don't know what to do about it. So there's a simple idea that I can give you and I can share with you. I've been experimenting with this for a couple of years now. It's been working pretty good. It's been working surprisingly better than I anticipated it. And that's awesome.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
So you got education, you got, scheduling. Do you remember what you did last year in January, Carmelina? What did you girls do at the salon?
We still had clients in that. I mean, I know it's not as busy, crazy as the holiday season, but we had like slower weeks, and we were trying to get people, scheduled so this way it's not like overflowing and that. So we still kind of kept steady a little bit.
So you're going for the pre-booking to dictate the steadiness, so it doesn't get these bad drops.
Yeah.
That's a smart play too. That's actually a good play too.
Yeah, I always go by the fact of that. January is your retool month. It is your month to get back in touch. Look at your business. Look what you did last year. See where you've lacked, and work on building that up too. That's another way of looking at it too. But I just, how cool is that? How cool is it? And just to wrap all of this in one tidy bow, just remember, guys, at least from my point of view, and like Eddie said, you got to keep a sense of humor during the holidays. Got to keep a sense of humor. You lose your mind, you lose. Learn to laugh at yourself. Learn to laugh at your silly freaking clients, because we all have them. And if any of this rings true with any of you guys, please support us. Go to htvbeauty.com. Check out education that we have coming up in the new year. And we invite you guys to make a difference, one client at a time.
Yep.
No better words said. Carmelina, anything else to add?
Nothing. That sums it all up.
Yeah, definitely check out htvbeauty.com. We are going to be adding a lot of education for this year coming up. I'm in the middle of working on our calendar. Should have had it last month, but a lot of education. So thank you all again for watching. We'll catch you next week.
Thank you.
The SFTB podcast was not recorded in front of a live studio audience, so thanks for joining us for today's episode. If our hair topics made you smile, give us a thumbs up. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll read them while waiting for our caller to process. Share this video with your stylists and friends. It helps us make a difference, one strand at a time. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Because your hair deserves all the latest and greatest tips.